Alright, the international bestseller, over 1 million copies sold, Stop Smoking in 5 Days or Your Money Back Guarantee, Money Back, Judy Peralta. Stop Smoking in 5 Days, Judy Peralta. Copyright 1986. Contents. Forward, introduction, what to expect from this book, setting your kick it days. Day 1, withdrawing from nicotine, turning off the smoking. Day 2, transforming a relationship with smoking. Day 3, why one puffs re-addicts. Day 4, mourning the loss of your best friend. Day 5, creating a positive non-smoking edge. Straight Staying an ex-smoker habits U.S. hotline, weight control prevention, preventing relapse, deep relax and exercise quitter survival guide. Forward. Introduction. What to expect from this book. By the time you finish the chapter, you will be prepared to stop smoking. By the time you finish the second chapter, you'll be the next smoker. And by the time you complete with the 5-day plan, you'll know how to stay off cigarettes permanently. There's more than just a how to quit smoking book. It's just a breakthrough to kicking the habit of once and for all, with the losing, with the desire to resume, with a step-by-step, with a down-to-earth approach, with the quitting consistent with a series of exercise, with a take charm and power out of smoking habit. Your book shows you how to turn off the smoking as you turn to relaxing. It works for everyone. Program works whether you smoke 5 cigarettes a day or 5 packs a day, whether you've been smoking for the 1 year, for the 65 years, whether you smoke cigarettes, pipes, or cigars. In this course of the program, I refer to the cigarettes exclusively, but I also mean any type of nicotine-based tobacco smoked. Program A works if you are quitting for the first time, or if you're quitting and relapsed many times before. It's work regardless how much you smoke and how long you've been smoking, how many times you try to quit. It works because it deals effectively with all the problems of the confront your quitter. Chemical, physiological addiction to cigarettes, the nagging urge to smoke, the learning to relax without smoking, the weight control, the backsliding into smoking, and ongoing support. With a Heartbreaker U.S. Kick It 5-Day Stop Smoking Plan is an active approach to breaking the smoking habit by participating in serious exercise with a turn off your smoking. You will break the chain positive association you will build up over time. You will be free from the power of this once and for all. Why quit smoking? Perhaps I don't have to tell you, but the cultural attitudes toward smoking have changed since you first started. For almost 30 years, the considerable, fashionable, sophisticated, even sexy to smoke. Then in the late 60s, early 70s, people began a different view of smoking. With the estimated how the 100,000 people to die in each year with a disease caused by smoking. Britain has a high risk rate of the lung cancer in the world, causing deaths of 40,000 people a year. Smoking causes pregnant women to deliver low birth weight babies. It has been casually linked to various menstrual disorders, including early onset of the menopause. Non-smoking is non-fashionable habit once cinematically considered the cool and competent, now used to convey nervous weakness and even malvins. Legislation is now being introduced to restrict smoking. Also, non-smoking customers in restaurants demanding to be seated apart from the smoking airline. Passengers complaining with the side stream smoke with the drifting off from them in the smoking section. Some of the American businesses help the employee to stop smoking. More and more smokers are decided that the habit is neither fashionable, sophisticated, sexy, or convenient. But the contrary to today, smoking means the discriminating bad breath, stained teeth, wrinkled skin, burned clothes, nagging from family, friends, with a doctor, with a hard-earned money gone up, with the smoking lethargy. Smokers cough with a disease, with a death for many. With a package deal, it is a lot with more than smokers bargain for. As a matter of fact, it's a lot more than bargain. A lot. If you want out of this book, out of this habit once and for all, this is why you bought the book, and there's why you're going to quit smoking. How the program works: today you're going to select your kick it week and put it aside 5 consecutive days to devote you about 30 minutes each day of the program. You will stop smoking right after the first day of Kick It Week. Although you will be smoking during your scheduled half-hour sessions for the first 3 days of the program, but it means the no smoking appointment of the smoking will be designed to turn off your desire to smoke. When you end in day 1, you will put your cigarettes out for 24 hours until the day 2. But when you instruct to smoke again, turn off the style. You will smoke the last cigarette during the scheduled time on day 3, but until the kick of the week starts, feel free for the smoke as much as you like. Each day of the kick of the week, you will sign a 24-hour contract to help you quit smoking. From time to time, you'll begin to do with the writing exercise to get the result that you want and for the most fully participate in each day's exercise. For the first 3 days of the program, you'll need to have some supply with you for the session at the end of each shift, and I'll tell you what the supplies are needed for the following day. All major instructions are boxed like this below. This is where you won't miss anything, and a certain exercise must be ready throughout the first before the participating in them. Take 15 minutes to prepare yourself for the quitting smoking by the reading of the next chapter now. Setting your kick-it dates. You've thought about it, you've talked about it, but perhaps you've made several attempts and with a very serious about with quitting smoking, but the only thing left to do with that is do with it unless you've recently lost a loved one or you're in the midst of a divorce or other stuff that interfere with your success. The best time to quit smoking is now. It's in fact your human nature. For the longer you puff on your decision to quit, the less likely you are ever will. Let's not waste any time. Get your calendar out and join me back here as soon as you have in front of you. But the first thing you need to do is achieve the 5 consecutive days to devote with the Kick It Day. Kick It 5-day stop smoking plan. It will work Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I suggest you schedule with the first session with the Saturday morning. This way you have the luxury of the weekend to recuperate from the symptoms of the nicotine withdrawal. In addition, you can take time to relax and pamper yourself to help you with the chemical change that your body will undergo. But I suggest you schedule your 30-minute session at the same time each day. But so if you begin with the program on Saturday 9 a.m., the next session will be playing for the Sunday with 9 a.m., the third day with the Monday 9 a.m., and so on. When you have the calendar in front of you, check the week again, see if you can't able to postpone any successful meetings, social events in which people will be smoking with a drink, but it's completely safe to stay away from smoke with the first 3 days of the program. If you live with a smoker, stay away from them when they are smoking. Ask them not to smoke around you, and stay away from the alcohol too, because of the weekends are resolved without temptation. It's easier to keep you in comment to stop smoking. Pampering yourself during the kick of the week. When you say that the kick of the week has to be horrible, you can either feel with out of control, with the angry, with the deprived, with the possessed, with the drought, with the cigarette, with the spending, with the time, countless urges of smoke or you can surprise yourself with turn kick it week into with a challenge opportunity to create with new, more fulfilling ways to relax and reward yourself with the mansion, getting up bright and early of the morning, first day of the kick it week, starting out with a wholesome, delicious breakfast, complete with your first stop smoking session. Take with a brisk walk, with the jogging back of the park, with the getting energy, with the enthusiasm going, spending a relaxing day doing your favorite activity, dining in a candlelight, settling with a nice hot bath before you sleep, with imagining 5 days filled with massages, facial, manicures, creams, hot baths, jacuzzis, and saunas. Make this week special. Make an appointment to get a new haircut or go shopping for some new clothes to set you for the new non-smoking image. Treat yourself with some extra sleep, with treat you with the body, with some of the stretching, yoga, the dancing, the circulation, or going, or with the vicarious exercise, jogging, swimming, with the aerobic class, with the down. It's a good time with the join with the health club, with the regular exercise program. Go all out of yourself. Buy yourself a banquet of flower. This may be the first time in a long time you'll be able to smell their full scent with the spending of the wonderful, relaxing evening of the home at a time with by candlelight, seeing a movie, visit friends, relax, listen to the favorite music, take up with the old hobby to start with the do one, even think of the getting involved with the photography, the drawing, with the painting of the ceramics, with the gardening, with the cooking, sewing, the mechanics, the carpentry, computers, writing, or reading. As you go through the process of quitting smoking, it is within your power to betray with yourself the sufferer, with the frustrated, the addicted, with the withdrawal, with the addict, with the optimistic, clean, with the proud person venturing out into the brand new non-smoking world. The way that you treat yourself what week was expressed in how to look at them and feel, with the way others respond. It depends on your attitude about quitting, and it can either be something you force yourself to do, or something you have lucky enough to be able to do so. Quitting and illicit comments like you look like hell, you look like quitting smoking, or it can elicit comments like, what happened to you? You look great, but I thought you've been quitting smoking for this week with the quit smoking. Can draw comments like, I had better keep it away from you, but the dangers of the work over the can draw over the comments like, you're acting as so wonderful, I can't believe you just quit smoking. Be good at yourself with doing with a kick of the week with the will, but pay off how you feel with yourself and how others feel about you. Warning, stay with your kick it week with a virtually important with the Dr. Chain with a kick it week with a day with a success with a program with a develop with a willingness to keep it the right world yourself with doing you reflect with the level of the importance give it the channel with the most important with the build your success with a solid foundation so with the quitting smoke with the priority deserves that you deserve with the reap the benefits of your success. Choose your date, stick with them, with the exemption found with the step-by-step with the free yourself with your smoking habit. You make it through with the because of the complete within your power soul to do so. Next is a stop smoking contract. Fill it out after you've chosen the kick of the dates. 1. Stop smoking contract. I, Adam Nugent Rosenberg, here coming to myself with a stop smoking with a completing with a habit breaker for the U.S. kick it within 5 days. Stop smoking, playing with a promise to follow the instructions of silently devoted within 30 days with the 5 and the consecutive day of the program. I kick it week is scheduled for day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. I will not change either days. I understand that I failed for the year of the instruction in the program, then I assume the total responsibility for the re-addicting myself. Sign and dated build motivation. You may be surprised to learn that the most smokers with the desire with the quit with the habit of don't do so with the because they're afraid of the dying with the smoke related disease with the cancer heart with the heart attack and emphysema stroke with the many other smoke with the related diseases perceived the most smokers over something that only happened to the other smoke with unless already happened to you of the reason of the belief that there's immediate danger for the link with the dream and the smoke with the rarely and it hits home with the most smokers quit with the personal reason for some of the time ago with the 80-year-old man came to see me about quitting smoking. He had been smoking a pack a day since he was 13 years old and had a history of stroke with a high blood pressure and bad circulation. On a questionable size, however, the importance of you stop smoking, he answered with the urgent quick, but immediately asked him with why, with 67 years smoking, living through the stroke, did he feel such urgency to quit now? But interestingly, he replied with it wasn't because he was afraid of another stroke, but it was his favorite, it would be accepted that, but it was not because he was afraid of dying. In fact, told me outright the idea of dropping dead tomorrow wouldn't be bother him at all. If they wanted him to quit because he couldn't sleep to do with his smoker's cough, he just couldn't bear with another night with the interrupted sleep. In this case, coughing and pain with the convenience of getting him up in the middle of the night with the motivated him to quit. Before you put your cigarettes out for good, it is important to know that you are quitting smoking for the start of the day. You're going to use the reason to build motivation, reinforce the decision to quit. Once I have to remind you, client 3 times with the course of 5 minutes of why she had to decide to quit. It's easy to forget the importance of the putting of the quitting, but there's a temptation to have just one puff of the cigarette. That's why I've designed the following exercise to help you reinforce the reasons of quitting. And let's look at your choice to give it up with the smoking. Simply put, there are 2 basic reasons why you're quitting smoking: the consequences of smoking, the benefits of quitting. On one hand, if you're quitting because it's no longer willing to put certain consequences of the perhaps you have with the coughing, the lack of the energy, with the smell of your body, with the hair, clothing, and the breathe. Perhaps you begin to feel likely a social outcast in the world, becoming less and less tolerant of smokers, whether that's personally turning you on or turning off of your habit. With one thing certain, to be coming to a point where the consequences begin to do and already have the outrage of the need to continue smoking. On the other hand, you're quitting because there are certain benefits of the payoff to expect to attend at once. You've quitted for the payoff to anything of it there for the game of tennis fresher with a younger look of the feeling proud of the breaking series of the destructive habit. Go through the following list of the consequences of the quitting benefits and take the items that apply to you. Emotional consequences of smoking. I strive to smoke with smoke depressions. I don't like using cigarettes to vent my frustration. I feel emotionally weak because of the smoke. I hate giving up my power to drug, but I feel nervous, anxious after smoking. I hate sneaking around with trying to hide my smoking. Healthy consequences of the smoking. Take the following to see the conditions that have been caused for the aggravated of the smoking: allergies, asthma, dental problems, diabetes, infancy with a heart attack, heart disease with a high blood pressure, glaucoma, pregnancy problems, stroke, ulcer, cough, and sinusitis, hoarse and husky voice, irritated eyes, upset stomachs, nervous dizziness, excess sweating, heart palpitation, chest pain, shortened breath while result with a swelling of the limbs, of bad circulation, cold in hand, feet, low energy, acid stomach, indigestion, dull taste and smell, with the trouble of sexual functioning, trouble breathing deeply, with the trouble smoking, sleeping, and constant mucus formation in the chest. Social consequences of smoking. I'm fed up with the being of the only one among the friends who still smoke. I hate feeling like the social outcast. I suffer the conscious problem of the mower. My smoker's breath of the bad, the odor. I have the nagging friends of the family, with the doctor, with the quit. I'm afraid of burning people with the cigarettes. I'm not happy working away from smoking with the colleagues. I hate getting into trouble with the boss because of all the smoking breaks I take. My sex life is limited to smoke with the non-smoker. I do not want to intimidate me. I hate with the worrying about dirtying up the peoples of the homes with my smelly cigarette. I feel especially guilty smoking around children. I hate image of that projected as a smoker. I hate setting a bad example for my children. Imagine image consequences of the smoking. I'm embarrassed by the yellow stain on the teeth, between the fingers, my skin looks pale and lifeless. My hair always limp. It smells like smoke. With the hair color beginning to turn yellow from tar. The crow's feet wrinkles around my eyes becoming with the prominent years of smoking. The wrinkles between the eyebrows were growing deeper. The lines around my lips developing. All that sucking on a cigarette. My lips are always chapped and dry, with my eyes irritated, with not shining, glowing like it used to be. But my nose is always dripping. I look harsh and mean, and when I smoke, the whole look I once thought was a classy and sophisticated looks and classless, outdated, unsophisticated, dirty look. Financial consequences of the smoking. Cigarettes and other smoking paraphernalia are costing me a small fortune. All I can now I continue to pay as much as necessary. My life insurance premium down with the mortgage of the more expensive than the non-smoke. But spend small fortune over the dry cleaning bills because of my smoke. My clothes smell like stink. I spent a lot of months over the carpet and curtain for the upholstery cleaning. I fed up with all the holes in it. I burned in clothing, curtains, and furniture. I'm spending extra money with the shampoo, cologne, with the mouthwash, breath mints, and smoking with the toothpaste to take care of the smoke odor. I had I lost a job because they wouldn't hire a smoking employee. No, if you smoke over the pack of the day for 2 days, probably for the cost of something like 1,080 euros to smoke. If you smoke 2 packs a day, with 2,160 euros going up in smoke. If you added with a hidden cost of smoke with a higher life of the insurance, with the door, mortgage payment, rates and replacement, repairing burnt clothing, breath fresheners, extra medical, with the dental cost for the gig, you can get with the actual estimate of the total cost of smoking. The price is going up. The emotional benefits of quitting. I feel calmer with the non-smoking, but it won't feel depressed. I've seen other constructive ways of preventing with the frustration. I'll feel powerful against the drug. I'll have the beating with the habit with the good. I feel emotionally strong without the crutch. I feel I can't quit. I feel if I can't quit smoking, I can do anything I set my mind to. I feel guilty because I am not sneaking around behind other people's backs to smoke. I will feel good to treat my mind and body with respect. I will give the done with the less time, and I won't waste any of the time stalling with the procrastinating with cigarettes. I will be proud to finally accomplish what I have been promising myself to do for a long time. Now, healthy benefits of the quitting. I will live with the fear of the contract, with the smoke, with the related disease. My day with the chance for the cleaning out, with the recuperating, with the destruction of smoking. I will have a higher pregnancy with my baby who will suffer the consequence of my smoking habit. When smokers cough will disappear, with my nasal drip will recede, with my smoking-related dental problems will disappear, with my stomach will feel better, with the smoking will no longer deplete, with my body essential vitamins, my energy level will be higher, will sleep better, with my chest will feel less congested, no mucus to build up, with my throat won't feel dry, with the scratchy, with the won't have the problem digestion, with my hoarse voice will clear out, with my dental will much be improved, with the feel dizzy with the morning because of the lighting up. I won't have to worry about the shortness of breath. While resting, heart palpitations will go away, but I won't sweat as much. Swelling of my limbs will disappear. My circulation will improve. With my hands and feet will be warmer. I will be able to breathe deeper, to get more oxygen into my system. My sexual frustration will improve. My sense of the taste and smell will improve. The will be calmed without all of the nicotine stimulation. My system, when I added about 8 years to my lifespan. Social benefits of quitting. I joined with the branch with the non-smoke, but I won't have field life with the social outcasts. I'll be more open to the hugs and give everything and receive everything. Won't worry about the way I smell. With my family, friends, with the doctor will be proud of me. I won't worry about burning others over myself with the cigarettes. I won't be separated with the restaurant, with the airplanes from my non-smoking friends. I will be more productive at work. My social life will open with the non-smokers. I won't worry with the dirtying up the people, the homes with them I smoke. I won't be excused for the not going out with a non-smoker social engagement. I will see with the endings of the movie to play with because I will not excuse with myself with smoke, or worse, but sit with through them and bear with the discomfort of the needing of a cigarette. I will be setting with a good example for my children and my manage the benefits of quitting. When I get my teeth cleaned out, they will stay white. My fingers will clean with the yellow stains. My tongue won't be coated with the tar. My skin will look fresher, with the pinker, with the glowing. My eyes will look clearer and brighter, with no more of the blood-shot eyes. I might even look a year younger than my hair smell cleaner, won't limp from my smoke. I won't have the nasal drip, and my clothes would smell fresher. People will notice if I'm wearing perfume or cologne, maybe not makeup with a special lipstick, but will stay on longer. The lines around with my eyes and the mouth will soften, and I'm certainly preventing myself with the premature aging. I will have no bulges within my pockets for carrying around cigarettes. My face will have the look of friendly or more open without with a cigarette dangling out of my mouth. I will convey more strength with extra energy, extra success, confidence as an ex-smoker, the financial benefits of quitting, and I will save hundreds of pounds for the year with the quit smoking. My life and the insurance premium will go down, and we'll save with the mouthwash, smokers, toothpaste, lighters, matches, dry cleaning bill, with the repairing burns of the clothing. I will be at a more marketable person company, for the more likely they hire someone who does not smoke. No. Now that you know all the reasons you're quitting smoking, here's how you're going to use the information to motivate yourself to get the results. Go back through the checklist, give circle the 5 most important consequences that no longer will put up to with as a smoker. Also, circle the 5 most important benefits you expect to attain for the ones you quit. You write them down on blank postcard, put them in the money over the room, place them as you look, pen over them all over the house, put one over the handbag, over the wall, over the shack, one over the fridge, over the bathroom, mirror near your bed, put some of your in place for the work. Do not do this now when you geared up with all the action. Remember that if you want to see the results, you have to be an active participant in your success. Between now and the show of the kick of the week, I'd like you to read through this list each and every opportunity you have with the visualize with the consequence, even incur with the smoke, with the benefits you will attain with the kick of the habit. The more you picture what you will love at the beginning of the act, smoke with the more time you'll spend dwelling with what hate you about the habit. More geared up will be for the big day. Developing an attitude for the chef and inside with each and every smoker, but there's no exemption for the call for the addicted. The addict is part of what you want for the close of the book and forget for the quit. It's over the addict, over the outdo it, labor the part for the believe it without cigarettes you'll get fat, but not be able to cope with the job, with your family, with the stress, the life, with the part with the taking about, with the compulsion. Part of believe the need for the cigarette, no matter the consequences of you and your health, the sense of the moment, if you decide to take action against the smoke habit of your addict, of the devising of the amount, and of the excuses why you can't quickly, the addict needs self-defensive of the mechanism to protect for the horrible, the consequences you believe will result of the quitting of the life of the cigarette, of the related with the horrendous, for the consequence of your addiction, but it does not need it yet, but then just going to the rest of the second until you drop the idea of the quitting. Trust me when I tell you the addict is going to be trying anything to sabotage your attempt to quit. Fortunately, you can learn that you, the addict, to work for the instead of against you. With the following exercise, you'll learn how the addict thinks of the behavior to try to get you to give up the idea of quitting by learning how to talk to your addict. You can beat its own game. Addicts thoughts of the behavior that the addict tells you how you can talk back to it. Addict, if I quit, I'll get fat. Would rather be with a smoker than a fat non-smoker. Self-talk. Who am I kidding? With the plenty of smoke, with the quit, with the habit they don't gain weight, just there, with the plenty of the overweight smoke, with the smoking, the answer for the weight control. But if you put on extra pounds, I'll do something about it directly instead of using an excuse to get it back up with my smoking. Yeah, I've been smoking for too many years. I tried to quit many times, but I can't even make it through the first 2 hours of the sick of it. I'm hopeless. Why bother trying with the self-talk. Why bother? Because I really don't believe it. I'm hopeless. I want to have this book if I did with 1,000 people to kick for the habit, and some of them believe the heavier smoke for than I. But this time that I'm going to for the be brave than the drove of the temporary. Discomfort with the withdrawal become with the break free with the habit is worth it. Addict, I can't relax without a cigarette. If I only it's only a reward I give to myself during the day, but there's only one vice I have. Self-talk. If the best reward I give myself, then I haven't been very kind to me. What kind of a reward is the cancer stick? At a high time to start the retreating myself better addict. I'm very, very shy with the cigarettes make me feel more comfortable, sociable, afraid with I'll awkwardly if I don't have my security blanket beside me. So I reckon I have the need to become accepting of myself, the okay and travel the okay with the imperfect. This can be a great opportunity to stop hiding behind the cigarette and make new friends. The addict, I won't be able to work and think without my cigarette. I won't use the cigarette any longer. Procrastination, getting done with the work, with the figuring out a problem. I will be able to work and think better with it than an ex-smoker with my hands will be free with my mind won't be fudged up with the drugs that I have. The more times to get with the job done with it now, then I won't be busy with a smoking ritual. I'll be finding better ways for relieving stress. The smoking isn't the only way to relax. Addicting. Addict. Smoking keeps me from being nasty, but if I weren't with smoking, I'd lose control of the shape, done wrong thing, of the worst, or hurt someone. And for the years I've shoved down unpleasant feelings within cigarettes, attention faster is inside of me to have to come, somehow, but it doesn't have to come in for the truck the way the other ways to relieve tension. Addict. Smoking here, not so bad for you, but the grandfather smoked 2 packs a day for the 70 years, he's still going for the stronger for the 90. Self-talk, my grandfather lucky, know that if I was you for the locally too, but the smoking with a deadly habit, it would not be willing to take any chance of my life with the health. Alright, take a few minutes now to examine your addiction Addict Talk. With the following space with becoming aware of how your addict mind can be sabotage your success. Think of the way you can successfully, effectively contract to sabotage. Alright, just before you start with the kick-out week, you'll find yourself with the wanting to dance with the family. Remember that you have an important business deal with the complete with the other. Remember the uncle with the dude in town with the reds with the not put off with the company and quitting smoking at the same time. And you all run yourself down and get sick with the cold and flu with you. Be amazed how many mind and body works together. Those sabotage quitting. I suggest that you are in valid region with the postponing with the kick of the week. With this early, you want to put it with the off with the unbearable with the stressful circumstance of what I am saying with the life is always full of ups and downs, but there is always going to be a reason to quit. Now, quitting now is out with a question. If I hear yourself give you shoot with the now know that I have the repair of the leak on the roof an hour per day, but I'm in the shampoo with the dog know that I have the horoscope that advises me against my quitting smoking, but you can be better. You can't be that addict is working on you. It's your decision whether or not you give it up and you're the truth. All you can say again is the longer that you're putting off the acting on your decision. Quit smoke, the less likely you're able to do so. Looking for the you to get yourself off of the hook of the quitting. Looking long, hard, and the deep within yourself with the right down with the appropriate self-talk for the combat. You're addicting thinking with the remember that you're doing this because of the deep down instead of that you truly want to kick that habit at once and for all. Exercise excuses. Shopping into the day of the week before kicking the week. Before you quit smoking with the rod, like you pick up with a few items, the kick of the week easier, with the make with a healthier body, with the fuse, with the low calorie, with the high, with the fiber, the nutrient, with the must walk, with the bulk, with the great concentration of the nutrient, with the fewest calories possible. In addition, drink plenty of fluids, important, but that helps you with eliminating nicotine and other toxins over, with the smoke, with the more than flow, with the body, with the fluids, with the more toxin you flush out, with the urination is effective with the way of the ridding your body with the chemicals. I recommend following beverages, kick it a week and select these items that appeal to you. Juices. Apple grapefruit with the peach, with the apricot, with the nectar, with the pineapple juice, or grape, with the fresh is always best, with the juice, with the not very, but expensive, with the try the more exotic juices, such as the papaya, with the mango, the cherry, with the strawberry, if you with the consume, with the about, with the calories, dilute your juice with the taste, also put with a lovely wine glass of Sprint. Sprinkle the mint and slice with the kiwi to make it feel like with a special treat. Water, plain, mineral, carbonated, or best. Stick with the low sodium brands with eliminate water retention. Add with a twist of lemon and lime with the flavor of the aroma. Milk, whole or skim milk, buttermilk with the yogurt. Drink with the recommended with the control with the about calories. Stay with the low fat products with a nice one with a glass of milk in the evening will help with calm the nerve. Try with a sprinkle with the cinnamon and with the nutmeg. Herb tea with it, and try anise bonacite with the comfrey with the elect combined ginseng gold seal with the pennyroyal slippery elm. The herbs are especially helpful with the soothing along associated disorders. Any anise comfrey with the valerian are good for producing a calming effect for the body. With the hot and cold with the make for relaxing breaks. If you can't find with these ingredients, don't worry. Just about with the herb tea will be beneficial. Vegetables, a great variety with the broccoli, cauliflower, beans, carrots, onions, green beans, lettuce, and with the greener, with the redder, with the better, with the bruschetta, with the sprout, with the spinach, with the mushroom, with the cabbage, with the celery, with the zucchini, with the turnips, and the beets, with the radish, and the peppers. There are lots of interesting vegetables. If the supermarket they may have with never try with a good time when they experiment and indulge the renewed with the sense of the taste and smell with the easiest way, the best way to bring out with the natural flavor, the beautiful color of the vegetables is to steam them. Fruits and have fun with the apple, the pears, with the peach, with the orange, with the tangerine, grapefruit, cherry, with pineapple, strawberry, the necessary nectarines, plums, mango, the papayas, grapes, the raspberries, and kiwi fruits. Several of the whole slice with the puree, with the lemon, with the plunger, with the make of the juice, and with the made dry. They try them dried too. Grains, the whole grains, breads, the muffins, the cereal, the layer over the brown rice, with the will be bad with the most, they contain with the most fiber, the highly refined foods. High protein foods, fish, chicken, soybean, egg, nuts, the dairy products for the beans, for the recommended. Avoid red meat with the cover that makes your body with the retained nicotine with a greater opportunity. You're starting to eat even a healthier selection of food that don't already. What you effectively eat with not only with the way to look by the way you feel with a low calorie snack with the fruit, vegetables cut, and then strip with the belly side with the peach with the popcorn, rice, craig cake with the cracker, sunflower seed with the gum, and a circle of cement and some of the will do with the snacking help with the feel with the oral, need with the smoking, need with it to satisfy. Stay with these low calorie choices. Watch for the quantity of the consume the also anything they eat and the excess can cause you to gain weight with the foster compulsive behavior. Eating rate. While your body is detoxifying through the quitting pay with the attention with the diet with a good time when they eat right with the give yourself the freshest, healthiest selection of possible foods possible. It's great time to become a label reader too with the B and A with the preservative, the artificial chemical with the consumer daily. Always check with the content of the salt and sugar with the minimize with the sugar intake with the void with the empty calories. Watch solid consumption, so you do retain water. If you stick with fresh fruit, the vegetables, whole grain with the product, chicken and fish instead of the red meat for the lower fat, low sodium dry product that you'll share with the nutrition fiber to keep your energy level high. No food oral substitutes. Cinnamon stick, clove, straw with a toothpick for the coffee stirrer will do for the trick. Whether you don't want to get using food to replace the smoking habit, even if the low calorie the things mentioned will help you satisfy with the oral need. Tactile substitutes. If you're more tactile with the oil, with the feel, with the fidget, with the hand, with the mist, holding something with a tangible substitute, hold with the pen, with the doodle, with the pencil, with the play, with the Play-Doh, with the clay, with the worry, with the bead, with the pocket calculator, small hand puzzle, with the fill, with the void, with the not smoking. Vitamins. For the first 30 days of quitting your supplements for the diet with a good multivitamin and mineral with the plan with according with the Dr. Ronald Thompson, the director of the Vitamin and Supplemental Research and Development at General Nutrition Incorporated. It's possible the vitamin C with the vitamin A with the beta-creatine in smaller choices and carries no the risk of vitamin A toxicity. Zinc requirements are increased after about you stop smoking with the nutrition, especially with the need for the wounding health with the healing. The vitamin A is needed after the medical self with the production maintenance for the mucosal membranes in the lungs. It's also recommended the following: vitamin B, thiamine, and vitamin B5, pantothenic acid, give it a colony effect with vitamin B6, pyridoxine, safe diuretic, help with the stiffness of hands and feet with the finger. Vitamin E combines with the pollutant for the renders of the harmless calcium excessively stress. To get the full benefit of the vitamin and the minerals, I recommend the natural vitamin to take with them with the food with the potent vitamin protect with the lining with the stem of the setting with the support system. Quitting with a friend, having a special person support with you all that you're quitting smoking to make a big difference to moral success. Then again, you may prefer to quit alone with the left alone with the heavy decide with the proceed with a more personal decision. The three options for the setting up with the support system. Buddy system, quitting with a friend with a great idea with lots of fun, but only if he or she is serious about quitting smoking with you. If you have a stop smoking buddies in mind with my schedule with a session at the same time and the consult with each of the three other parts of the program. Quitting together, meet with each other with your scheduled appointment to take turns with the concealing each other to agree with the counter condition part of the program. Make plans to spend it together, see a movie to play with the play, sometimes get out with the dinner, just spend a quiet evening together. Set up a hotline with each other to make an agreement before lighting up the will phone with the get support. Sometimes you're just acting with a pick up the phone, keep the commitment to make the call with us needed to prevent you from lighting up. If your buddy, if it's not home, don't give the excuse to smoke, call someone else who does something or do something else. Name, friend, work, telephone, phone number, best time to call. Easy to quit smoking with another quit, and a little ego competition between the two of you can add incentive to support family and friends. If you don't have a stopping smoking buddy, don't like the idea of quitting someone with here's an alternative, and inform your family friends of the other significant people in your life of the decision to quit with the enlist with the cooperation support if needed. If you live with a family friend with asking with around, particularly with a cooperative with understanding with a drain with a kick of the week with a with it makes you with angry with asking with a demand to provoke not to provoke you. Let them know that you've been irritable, then useful when you quit that this is the system of the nicotine withdrawal remain. Remind them that they are not to take your short temper personally, maybe preferably time alone. You may want to have it around with the company to let your need to be known. If they're willing to ask them to participate special treatment that can make life easier with the banking, with the dinner, with the taking with the out for the dinner, planning a picnic, or with the taking care of the errands, of the homework, setting up the hotline, make an agreement with another supportive person, that before lighting up with the cigarette, you can call them for support. Name supportive person, work, home, and best time to call. Quitting alone. If you're alone, prefer to quit with the private if there's some idea of creating your own support system, making a kick of the week, and you take the unpleasant task in advance to do, shop the cleaning of the day with the two before quitting. Reward yourself with a favorite hobby with a meal with a relaxing after you set up with a hotline, the truth, the emotional, uninvolved with the person, with a counselor, president, priest, rabbi, with a support with you from with quitting and feeling silly about it, getting involved. Look at this, wouldn't you rather get support to help you live longer than to keep them because you're embarrassed to ask for the help? Right with the telephone action, the smoking health and 16 Fitzgerald Street, London. Yeah, it doesn't matter who you call with or what you say with it. If it's often asking, picking up the phone, breaking with the pen, with the reaching, with the trick of the prevent you from relapsing. So, Susan former Packet of Davis smoking with a client with the mind invented with the unique hotline system. Every time she had an impulse to smoke, she called with the record time with a message and sat with the listening with a check with a mission. Tick by, and she reminded me that life is too short, and she didn't want to cut with the inequality with the quantity of the time that she had left to her life. Needless to say, her urges to smoke disappeared quickly. How to smoke for the last few of the cigarettes before kicking a week. Before you panic, think of it today is the last day you can smoke with it. Remind you that you'll be smoking in the course of the first day of the program. However, the kind of smoking within stop smoking session is different from the normal Reading tomorrow will be the smoking of the turn-off cigarette, the going to the process of the technique called the counter-conditioning. Counter-conditioning is a fancy term of the relearning of the addition thoughts of the legal action regarding smoking. Just as you learn to enjoy the smoking of the enough will become addicted to nicotine, can unlearn the response of the counteracting circumstance for the trapped you in the habit of the first place for the tomorrow. You will start with the counter-condition exercise, start with the turning off of the smoke over the meantime, and the start with the taking, and the closer of what if it's about with the cigarettes, enjoy over the end of the spectrum, look at what he already turns off the smoking. As you smoke today and tomorrow until you begin with the first day of the session, keep the sense of the opening and sharpen the smoke and for the taste of the cigarette, the smell of the feel of the smoke with the throat and the chest, the nose of the body posture, with how you hold your cigarette nose, with the facial expression of the as you with the drag, with the look of the new sensation, perhaps you with the experience of the before yourself, with the wide you I love with the cigarette. You like the taste, the smell, with the feeling, and the chest, with the buzz of the drug, with the sense of the comfort, with the get from the holding and the sucking out, with the do I like the watching, with the smoke, with the entering, with the existing within my body, do I flicking ashes, lighting a lighter of matches, what turns me on and what turns me off the smoking. Record your feelings about smoking in the space below, but if you need information tomorrow session, smoking on turn-ons and smoking turn-offs. Continue to smoke with your feeling until the tomorrow session when you give it the further instructions how to proceed. The last word before you quit tomorrow. Tomorrow you're going to quit some of smoking, but you're going to try to quit, but you're not going to give it the best shot. You're not going to give it the best shot, but you're going to make up with your mind with the now that you want to have it successful for the first 24 hours of the program. When I'm driving at this, for the trying does not work, only doing works. So you're already familiar with the adage, with how the operation, learn how to cope with many thoughts of the behavior that came, get on the way of success. You're also mentally, physically prepared for the big day by having shared with the most important information added to today with the information and the fresh in your mind when you quit tomorrow. One puff of the cigarette will re-addict you to smoking. When you're dealing with addiction, you can leave the room familiar while they're trying to imply you can fail with when you give it your best shot, but you're saying it's possible that it won't be able to get enough. If you give it an addict an inch an opportunity to smoke, but it takes them out with no time with smoking the forceful. Again, the addict respond with absolutely quitting 100% of it and not quitting at all. It takes a lot of guts to put yourself in line with a make 100% commitment to this. If it what it takes to break with the habit at once and the relax, maybe the absolute commitment now, and I'll give you the rules and show how to use it to make it through. You succeed one day at a time. Big changes happen when you commit yourself to them totally, but the rest and you leave throughout step by step. Supplies for tomorrow. For the tomorrow session, you need to pack one of your favorite brands of cigarettes, a large glass jar filled with about 2 inches of water, with lighters or matches. Important information and advice. In this course of the day 1, 2, 3, you will be asked to do something with a rapid smoke with the will to inhale with no more than one cigarette every 7 seconds. You'll be puffing out, fully inhaling one or more, no more than 4 cigarettes of the past session. This method has been used effectively have the breakers clean with America with more than 5 years with the help of smokers kick that have been losing the desire to resume. Individuals suspected too with a history of stroke, with a history of stroke, with a heart attack, incident with a dizzy spell, with a hypoglycoma, and pregnant women that should not participate in rapid inhalation smoke exercise. I provided you with the alternative treatment, the particular exercise. If you feel ill and faint during the part of the program, please stop the exercise. If you have a question regarding the full of the participation in the counter-condition exercise, please consult your physician first. Day 1, withdrawing from the nicotine and the turning off smoking. Please have the ready out with your cigarettes. Please have ready your cigarette lighter and match if they have a large glass with 2 inches of water. Do not smoke until you are told so, which will just after you read the following section. How to handle the nicotine withdrawal today. You're going to quit smoking by the time with the complete with the section. You will know how to handle with the creep of the tobacco for the next few days with the free with the nicotine, so will relax. You will be okay without cigarettes when you put them in today for the next 24 hours. The first look of the most commonly asked for the questions of the nicotine withdrawal. Why are symptoms of the withdrawal with about 90% of all of the quitters experience some of the following symptoms, all three with a few experience over the craving the tobacco, the dizziness, space inability to concentrate, irritability, anger, anxiety, sleeplessness, and lack of energy, restlessness, headaches, coughing, mouth sore, skin odors, hunger, constipation, drinking that you've smoked. There are worse symptoms than you can expect with the quitting, and after the session, you know how to take care of them. How long do your symptoms last? Fortunately, only about 72 hours. The symptoms will substitute with the subside after that. However, I've seen the quitters go through the withdrawal in the 24 hours. I have seen with the take of it no longer than 72 hours. Everyone will respond differently, but the most important thing to know with the withdrawal system is temporarily there is a small price to pay for the breaking of the habit that's destroying the bodily daily. Alright, shows nicotine withdrawal and craving the control of the 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 of the hour over the withdrawal of the graph above is what typically kick of the week with the looks like with the term with the craving for the tobacco, with the day 1 craving the tobacco, with the high, with the control, with the low, with the day 4, with the beginning of the experience, with the relief of the withdrawal system, the time of the nicotine, leave the system, the craving will decrease again, with the may take longer to shorten than 72 hours, depending on the body of the reaction with the withdrawal. Well, the symptoms of the care, what can I do to ease them? If they occur because the body is going through the major chemical change, fortunately, with a quick bit, with you can do with it easy, with the discover, the craving, the tobacco, with the crave, with the nicotine, the addictive, with the drug, with the chemically hooked to smoking. You need a drug with a much more like a heroin addict needs a fix. If you have the smoke of the pack a day, you need at least fix every 20 minutes or so with the breathing. Only thing that you do with the stress with the regularity, because you're chemically depending on the nicotine, with the craving, the tobacco, to intensify the bloodstream level of the nicotine begins to drop. With the habit of the bends the body send with the message with the brain with the need nicotine with the translate it into a new cigarette. Even if you never quit before with the mushroom with the discomfort of the ability, you start with when you run out of cigarette for a night with all the shops are closed there. So that's the feeling. Here are some of the things you would get rid of the body with the nicotine to speed up the withdrawal process. To drink plenty of the water and fluid, the more you urinate, the faster the body cleanses. The health of the good over the guideline with 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. Exercise, sweat without the toxins. The more you sweat, the more of your body can eliminate the nicotine through the pores of the skin. Take up half of the sun with the koozie of this opens up with your spores, allows you to eliminate nicotine. Pass avoid red meat with the red meat makes you with the body retain the nicotine. Dizziness, spaciness, inability to concentrate. You can find with the balance with your chakra book of the conversation, the balance with the chemistry of the read, adjusting the drop of the bloodstream, the nicotine level, the other region with the symptom, and inhale with the carbon monoxide. With the smoke with the carbon monoxide, rob you with the body with the oxygen, and leave with the brain with the oxygen starve. When you quit smoking with the brain, receive it a lot more with the oxygen than when you used to, so that maybe to get lightheaded, this is much of it as do with the symptoms. Let the run the course. If you give it a little bit of distance, common sense, with a little lie down, take it easy. If you find that you have it and can't concentrate and can't get work done, have a little patience with yourself. The feeling will pass very soon. And in the meantime, when exercising will improve with your circulation, subsequently improve with your ability to concentrate. Irritability, anger. If you feel irritable, angry with the withdrawal, with the understandable, with the not forget, with the giving and smoke, with you're putting yourself with a major physiological, with as well with the chemical chain, with the light, patience, with the temperature combined with the environment, with the more tolerant to any mood changes. The best thing you can do about irritability to laugh at yourself, to remember that once you use cigarettes to suck down your angry aggravation, now that you smoke anymore, you will need to learn to cope with the anger and aggravation more constructively. Get physical exercise, jogging, dancing, stretching, with the help of your frustrations out, leaving you feeling good about yourself at the same time. If you feel range with a punch a pillow or yell with the bathroom, within your car, with the windows rolled up, with a kick of the ball, with a temporarily calming you down. If you don't want to get physical with it, if you can under the circumstance, talk with your feelings with a friend, write with them down paper, cry them out over the relief. Use effective communication. Some quitters complain that they have horrible to be around with the quitting. If you want to remind yourself, useful and nice, with the display, with the team, with the good, going, avoiding, blaming, criticizing, name calling, judging, and being sarcastic. Or express a feeling by using I messages instead of you. For example, instead of saying that you do the assignment all wrong, and I say that I would appreciate it if you would maybe the following correction for the assignment that you would avoid the arousing deficiencies in other persons make with the life easier with avoiding arguments. Staying with the present, don't bring up the argument events of the past, with the angry, with the cow, with the soup, with the cold, with the don't bring it up all the time. With the have the eat cold soup. In a nutshell, think of the consequence of what you would say and how you say it before you speak. Anxiety, give it a psychological crust experiencing with the withdrawal system, with the maybe the anxiety, with the anxious, keep it the reckoning with the huge change with the undergoing week. We don't forgive the smoke with it embedded within every aspect of your life, with the quitting, it can make me feel like the world is caving in on you. In the meantime, eat right, with take plenty of vitamins. Be sure that getting plenty of the calcium. Calcium helps the body to calm down. Milk, cheese, cottage cheese, yogurt, and dairy products, calcium supplements to provide with this mineral. Sleepiness, lack of energy. You may feel sleepy due to lack of energy because you're withdrawing with the stimulant, with the smoke, with the blue, you're with the constantly puffing yourself with the energy, with the slowing yourself down with the depressant, with the nicotine have the paradoxical effect. When you get up in the morning, one of the first things you have to do with the light up a cigarette, the first cigarette they have with the power flex with the concentrating nervous system, the adrenaline glands, boosting your energy. Have you ever had the feeling you can't get going in the morning without cigarettes? As you may have the need with the coffee to do with this reason of getting it together with a stimulant is what that is, their system is hooked on operating with. But the problem with the nicotine stimulant is 20 minutes later, the nicotine depressant effect causes you to need another, pick up another cigarette, and so on with a very vicious cycle with a continuous energy curve, energy level and time. Energy rises and falls with the stress of your body, but it can leave with a feeling of drag down with a tired and stressed by the end of the day. With the quitting of the tomorrow, it will stop relying on the cigarette for the characteristic energy life. Therefore, you'll need to rely on the good nutrition and exercise instead. With the restlessness, you will find that you are restless and can't stay with the remember the cigarettes play with a major role. With the king of the boredom away, with the feel of the restless, with the before with going to sleep, with the files and the calcium tablet, the hot glass of milk, with the some herb tea, with the hot bath, with the take care of it. Headaches. Occasionally, with the quitters get headaches with withdrawal from the nicotine comes and it takes a toll of the many with the poisonous drug with the habit affecting the nervous system. The headaches will pass shortly. Cough. And quitters often complain that they could cough more after the quitting of the day. If smoke with the coughing is signed with the cleansingness of the bronchial celsia, here like structures along with the bronchial tubes are busy lifting trouble the dirt from your lungs. If the cilia have been paralyzed by smoke, with the smoking causes an effect, and it causes an impact, try to do the work of the cilia used to do. When quitting smoke with the treading down with their own work, again, it helps some of the irritation. Drink herbal tea, mouth sores, and skin odors. They're very common withdrawal symptoms of the region with the body with the ridding itself with the smoke with the poison. Sometimes cleanliness means sore or bad odors. Be happy with the body with a great capacity to rid itself of the poisons. Hunger. Quitting smoking does not necessarily mean gaining weight, but because of the withdrawal and the stimulate the metabolism decreases slightly slow with the ability to burn fat, but this account with no more than 2 or 3 excess pounds for the first couple of months, but then more than that is indicating that your substitute food for the cigarettes and here's an alternative. Eat light, nutritious meal with don't skip meals, eat lower calorie snacks, only substitute with the satisfied and eat with the oral gratification, curb your appetite. Constipation. Without stimulant nicotine with the bowel to the maze slow with the function with the fine with yourself the trouble of constipation. Here are some of the traditions. Eat high fiber diet with the fruit and general grains, nuts, vegetables, and high fiber helps pass the food from intestines. Drink plenty of fluid to improve the bowel function. And I personally think that the drinking hot liquid speeds up the process, and of course, prune juice work. And it won't be long before the body gets accustomed to functioning without nicotine. Any of the above symptoms concerned with the pain with you, consult with your physician. Dreaming that you smoke. With the dreaming about with the smoke is very common. Quitters often dream that they have smoked with a cigarette, re-addicted with smoking. For many of the dream of the real is over the feel of the guilty of the and waking. Dreaming that you smoked in your way, working out of the loss of the smoking is something to persist for the weeks after the quitting of the fun smoke in your dream with the safe of the cigarette you can smoke with eating of the energy. The best way to counteract with the stress of the withdrawal of the system and the energy result of the fear fall of the refocus your attention for the good nutrition exercise will not all the change the benefits of high protein breakfast community something to sustain with you for the filling in the morning good source of the protein with the beans, cheese, the milk, eggs and fish, chicken and soy products as such as tofu. Try Habit the Breakers US Quitty breakfast for the many of the clients have eat in the morning. They rather skip breakfast and stomach food, but then say that you have again eat breakfast, drink your breakfast, mix one over the cup of non-fat, low-fat milk with a half of banana and an egg and a blender of the high speed for 20 seconds. If you prefer the different, you have the variety, but instead of the milk, if you don't eat with the eggs or the protein powder instead of it, you can put in with the type of the fruit with a try with the raspberries. If you need to pick up during the day with a try a piece of fruit with a whole grain bread with a cereal with a glass with juice, carbohydrates and instant fuel foods. If you're not skipping the meals you don't want with less of the energy, try with the meal with the recommended that you may have I have 5 smaller meals instead of not forget to work to take your vitamins and minerals. I recommend to avoid folding substances because they also throw off the blood sugar level of the Kilter actually set up you with an anger plunge. Coffee, caffeinated tea with alcohol, sugar, any stimulant except those who may be to take by prescription, they will trigger your need for a cigarette. Your current association with smoking, then remember the first cigarette, with the coughing, with the dizzying, with the nausea, with the work, with the hard to train yourself to enjoy the smoke. Now it's time with the work hard to train yourself to dislike it. Then you will begin to progress on unrevealing with the many of the positive associations while smoking, starting and replacing them with the negative ones. Let's explain how this works. Some of the current associations with smoking, back to the page 42, record them below. Again, positive association turn-ons, negative association turn-offs. When you think of a cigarette, they may also think of the refreshing, relaxing, rewarding because they are expecting the smoke with a focus to continue with habits. But if you focus on the negative aspect of the smoke, of the bitter taste, with the coughing, with the congestion, with the smell, with the tobacco, with the body, with the breath, with eventually with the desire, with the smoking would leave. Today, you're going to learn off the re-experience of the smoking in a negative way. When the emphasis of the experience with the self-therapy that doesn't work, you talked about with the habit. If you could, you can give it a full good reason for quitting. You could quit. You tried with it already with no success with the habit. You habit to do not respond with the talk therapy. They do with the respond with the image and sensory stimulation. Because of the event, with a stronger habit that can be broken if they are sensorily re-experienced with a negative way. This is how you're going to break in the smoking habit. If you're pregnant, suspect that you have the heart problem, the high blood pressure, hyperglycemia, glaucoma, and emphysema. If you have the stroke with not inhale with more than 2 cigarettes during the course of the session, proceed slowly with the exercise to avoid rapid of inhalation, smoke with the cause of dizziness, palpitations and faint smelling. I feel lightheaded with the shake during the counter conditioning exercise. Stopped immediately. Have the questions or concerns about with the counter conditioning exercises. Consult your physician first. Counter condition session. Turn off with the smoking. On this time of the smoke. To smoke buddies here this way, and you can take with a turn over the coaching, either with the how did you smoke with the first bite with the read with the instruct with the partner starting here with the open your pack of stick with the take one out and light it up with inhale with a few seconds and then think about what is enjoyable with the puff. Write down the many enjoyable aspects of the first puff with the take of another drag with what is enjoyable about the smoking circle, the one employee with the taste, smell, warmth, smoke, strikes, emotion, holding, falling in the shaft, the high from the drag with the first next 10 puffs are going to pretend with your body with the developed an allergy to smoke with the before you and inhale with your next puff that wanted you to imagine sodium tar with the smoke with the going down into your chest, with the cutting off the oxygen supply, the imagine with the sophisticated with the smoke with the barely breathe, with the go with the feeling. Okay, proceed. 10. Inhale with the cough up to the smoke with the breath is beginning to taste better. Inhale with the cough. 9. Inhale with the cough it up again with a bitter flavor. The beginning strong within your throat feels dry and scratchy. 8. Inhale cough with the throat with the feel of the tie and dry with it in your chest congested. 7. Inhale cough with the picture heavy tour with the area of smoke sitting in the chest, pressing down on you like a ton of bricks. 6. Inhale cough chest feels congested, having the trouble of breathing. 8. Inhale with cough, the chest feels congested and can hardly breathe. 4. Inhale and cough, you can feel a tight lump at the back of your throat and the feel of the real raw and irritated. 3. Inhale with the cough, you feel with the raw with the chest and feels heavy and barely squeeze with the smoke down into your chest. 2. Inhale, cough it up hard. 1. Inhale and cough it up again harder. Are you ready to put the cigarette out? Get out your jar of water and throw over the cigarette butt in the jar. Second, buddy, please switch role with your partner and have him or him instruct do the last exercise of fantasy smoking. In a few minutes, I'm going to teach you very satisfying with the technique of the fantasy smoking. This is what they imply with the going to learn with creating the feeling of pleasure, relaxation, imaginary state. Right? They're actually going to learn how you can have your cake go through the pleasure emotion of smoking the eat too with the pay with the negative consequences. Even the imaginary cigarette you can make it as wonderful as you want with the made with inhaling a cool mini white cloud like a methylated cigarettes over the preferred warm feeling in your chest. If you want to imagine inhaling a fresh warm air or a desert walk in a fantasy cigarette, you can taste that feeling any way they wanted to with the water. Smoke with a fantasy cigarette, you've also going with the smoke with a real one. As a matter of fact, you were going back with the forth with the between with inhaling the fantasy cigarette. And the real one is rated for the inhalation over the term of the pleasure you're getting. Inhale real cigarette, looks for the turn off of the valve, smoking with a trend to be too hard to do after the last cigarette with a fancy cigarette goes in hand with a normally hold the cigarette with the real cigarette that does the opposite hand when you want we may want to use coffee to stir over the cinnamon stick with a draw to make the fancy of the cigarette feel more real. So go one over this wish, although using nothing at all just works as well. Before beginning with a fancy smoking exercise, please read through over the first and body with the review of the following exercise here. The partner chain with the rolls when you're done. Ready for the next cigarette with a good light up one with the switch with the non-smoking hand with the hold of the fancy cigarette in the smoke one. When you have all of it figured out with the charting and switch back and forth with the first inhale with the fancy cigarette with the mentally rated and with the term of the pleasure on the top 110 scale of the 10 being fantastic, 1 being horrible, then do the same with the real cigarette with the rate the inhalation from the next 10 puff with the real cigarette tastes better than the fantasy cigarette with the after 10 puffs with the non-concentration hard enough for the turn off the feelings with about stopping after 10 puffs. Coaching buddy, continue with the coaching until the end of the exercise with the read the last cigarette, real cigarette of the day with the okay, light up and inhale with the real with the entire of the exercise with the repeat yourself with the following message, ready to see your buddy. Inhale, say, smoking irritates my throat. 9, and say, smoking irritates my eyes. 8, smoking leaves me bitter taste in my mouth. 7, smoking burns my lips and tongue. 6, smoking coats my lung and teeth and body with tar. And 5, inhale, cough it up and says, smoking leaves me short breath. And 4, inhale, cough and say, smoking leaves my throat feeling dry and scratchy. 3, inhale, cough again, say, smoking leaves my chest having congested. 2, smoking, cough again, say, smoking leaves my chest tightly congested and I can't breathe. 1, inhale and cough up hard and say with yourself that the cigarettes are beginning to lose some of their power over me. It's perfectly okay to put them out for the next 24 hours. Good. Put your cigarette in the jar with the water. If you still have the urges to smoke, repeat the last exercise with a medical problem you have with the urge to smoke. Light up another cigarettes and inhale with the cough of the smoke and 3 more times, but then stop with the exercise. clearing the air. To put the smoke butts in your jar of water with the remaining cigarettes out of the pack, break them in half and flush them down with the toilet. To keep the jar with the conscious place of the desk and remind me of the look of the smell of the smoking habit. Whenever you urge to smoke with the open of the jar, with the taking the whiff of the delicious aroma. Check with the drawer, with the travel, with the jacket bag, with the of your bag, all placed for the usually. Keep the cigarette with the flush and fine with the down with the toilet. Maybe the desperate quitters have the re-addicted with him or herself with her fishing with the cigarette butt with the rubbish bin with the break for your teeth with a heaven cold glass of water. Join me with the back here with when you are done. Handling the urge of smoke with withdrawing with the nicotine, you can experience with some of the intent with gravy that just smoke with the how or some of the mess with the help to kill with the cope. Pseudo-Lamnese. The technique that you're about to learn with the adaptation of the Lamnese method of the pain control with the pregnant women that have you with the years with the ease with the pain of the childbirth. I've given the birth to children you with the technique that works ease the pain of the labor but it certainly works equally well with the ease of the discomfort of the tobacco cravings. You will need a comfortable place to sit and lie down with the tree with a focal point simply an object with the comfortable with the above with the eye level, the sharing with a bright object with a good focal point with this there are no bright with the during and hurting our eyes. You take the you have your full focal point now. Your urge to smoke here with the take of the deep breath with your nose, letting with the breathe travel all the way up to the top of the head with the exhale with the burning mouth with the uncomfortable to breathe with the nose with the breathe with the mouth instead. With the breathe in, say with yourself, hello urge, I need you to be sooner or later I'm going to blow you away with my breathing technique. As you concentrate with the focal point with the continuing with the breathing deeply through the nose and others or your mouth. Protect with the discomfort on the focal point with the urge to smoke with the out of there instead of the inside of you with the exhalation with the blow with the urge further and further out of space until it disappears. The urge is gone. Check out another deep breath, blow with that. Say to yourself, goodbye urge. I feel the powerful now that I can control the desire of the cigarette without lighting up one. Okay, now try with get comfortable with the technique before you need to use it. Alternative breathing technique keys to the alternative of the method when you're not alone with can take with the time of the pseudo-Lamnese method. When craving the tobacco, hit with the take with a deep breath with the through with the nose all over the way to the top of the head with the exhale with the craving out with the body through with the soul with your feet with the down into the ground. Usually breathe with the ground with the sag build up of the tension caused by the craving for the tobacco. Now practice it. If you do not remember any of the techniques you need the most of the take slow with the deep breath from over the way already doing, you're going to do with a lot of the deep breathing today, but do not forget a large part of the pleasure of smoking has to do with the taking in deep inhalations. Smoking is really at one time with a breathe with a deeply let out with the chest built with the during with the day with the now that you're not smoking. You have constantly reminded yourself to do with this. Fortunately, you're the only one giving up smoking. You need not to do. You needn't give up breathing. Sensory memory exercise. Sensory memory is a way of the recreating the memory of the past emotional experience with the physical sensation. Actors give the technique with a give the more genuine performance. If you were an actor had to play in a sad scene with it, you would act more and authentically. You could be able to remember a great deal of unhappy instances in your life with a recreate with a feeling. What's happening starting today, you're going to use the sensory memory with the recap of the memory with the today's session with the turn off the smoke with the urge hints. You're going to recall with the heat, congestion, bitterness, the irritation with the Korean with the today's smoking session. Try this while the now experience with the still fresh in your mind. Listen here, there are three most prominent turn offs to the experience within today's session. Read the following exercise first before you try it. Close your eyes. Pretend that you're lighting up with the cigarette, then inhale with the cough, the dough, with the now flood your memory with the three more prominent turn off sensations you feel with today's session with the sensation at the time with the feel of the smoke within your mouth and in your chest, the smell of the smoke with the curling up within your nostrils. Let the sensation register on the gut level, with the able to get up with the gut level, the actual feel with the turn-off sensation you're recreating. When you have the urge to smoke, all you need to do with the recall of the feelings, watch your urge to smoke with the disappear. Here, the point with the making of the don't flirt with your desire for a cigarette, but to find yourself with the flux, focusing on the smoking turn-ons with the trapeze with the train with the thought with you with the sense of the memory with the counteract with the turn-off sensations. The more practice with the sense of the memory exercise, the more effective with the way you eliminate the urge to smoke. With the practice your sensory memory at least 20 times a day, with a give it a lot of material to absorb it back. Over the book at page 115, you'll see the section entitled "The Quitter's Survival Guide." With everything you need to know with the quit smoking successful is in it. You will also find the deep relax exercise on page 110. Use it to help you fall asleep at the night. Tomorrow's supply. First, for tomorrow's session, you'll need one pack of your least favorite brand with cigarette, the largest glass jar filled with 2 inches of the water with lighter matches, and a watch and clock with a second hand. Don't buy your cigarettes until before your session. Don't open them until you're instructed to do so. So you re-addict yourself. You will weigh with the changing with the relationship between your smoke with the habit of breaking free with the cigarette. Let me remind again. One puff of the cigarettes other than the smoke with you are instructed to doing this. The program has the power to re-addict you. Take it for the next few minutes with a sign with a contract to yourself with a top smoke for the next 24 hours. 24-hour contract to quit smoking. I, Adam Nugent Rosenberg, remember to quit smoking for the next 24 hours of the written environment and stick with it will not for the purchase and any until directly before the next session. You're all now opening the purchase pack until the instructed to do so. But you the technique for the learning for the last session with the company for the next 24 hours of the last cigarette. Luck with a postcard first and with the find with the most important benefits that you get from the quitting smoking within the 5 most important consequences you incur as a smoker. With I'm quitting for myself with my own free will, and I'm treated to do so for the following reasons. Performance for the quitting consequences of smoking. Simon David, congratulations, ex-smoker. See you tomorrow at the same time. Day 2, the transformation of your relationship with smoking. Don't open your pack of cigarettes with window with your instructor to smoke with the vital success for the program that you wait with the congratulations, ex-smoker. You made it with the first for the 24 hours with the cigarette before. Now with the anxious smoke with the cigarette that you have picked up with the stove of the most credit in a few minutes you'll have a chance to smoke with them. Yesterday I talked about the positive association build up with the smoke, but let's take a closer look on how the mind decides the smoking is relaxing. The best proof of the puff of the cigarette is the first one according to the most quitters in the habit to break of the U.S. program, and this would become the take with a few seconds of the nicotine do with the work actually with the getting the oxygen with the first drag that leaves you. False association that smoking is relaxing because of the nicotine is not affecting you, but the only other effect of the cigarette is off at the beginning of the feel with the uncomfortable, the eye burn with the nasal bass is dried out with the chest. To make the false association that smoke with the irritation of the mind and never make for the constant connection that the smoking cover the discomfort the first place, but because there's no direct connection between the irritation and the cigarette. The cigarette is already over the time when the irritation sets in, so it'll end up with the two false equations. Smoking equals regulation, not smoking equals irritation. Today we get the turning over the relationship with the smoke with the 180 degree reverse. The equation to allow with yourself the badly direct for the extreme of the smoking and induce irritation because you have the smoke for 24 hours a year with extremely sensitive to nicotine. Today, when you smoke, you're going to experience with how the drug is killing. The physiological effect of of smoking, you will see with the acid you inhale with a cigarette every 7 seconds with this. Well, what happened? Your heart rate will increase the cover of the smoking. The time is intensely certain glands for the release of the adrenaline, powerful hormone with the cover of the walls with the heart with the contract more strongly, more often than increase the heart rate with the heart's needed for the action of the nutrients. Your blood vessels are strongly constrict with increase the blood pressure with interfering with the blood flow with the limbs, leaving you with a tingling feeling in your fingers and toes. Your action supply will decrease the carbon monoxide makes up with about 4% of the cigarette smoke within head with the triangular affinity with the attraction with the red blood cell that does with the oxygen. Red blood cells distribute the oxygen through the body of the 4% of the carbon monoxide red body cell with the quickly robs the bloodstream of the oxygen supply with the impairing of the vision with the judgment and attention of the sound with the athletic performance that makes you with the feel of dizzy space with the interfere with your ability to think clearly. You may feel the slightly nausea with the sweaty and because of the nicotine in your bloodstream and the smoking reduces your stomach's ability to buffer stomach acid. Your body responds with the nicotine returning with some of the buffering causing acidic stomach. Imagine the 20 cigarettes of the day does to the stomach lining. That's why some of many smokers live with the painful ulcers, resulting in pulse. Before you start smoking, the take of the resulting pulse with a fine with a good strong pulse on the spot on the wrist. Take with the pulse, then take with the multiply with the number by 6 to give the number of the heartbeat for a minute. If you get the count of 12 beats per 10 seconds, your resulting pulse is calculated multiplying with 12 by 6 with the equal 72 beats per minute. Counter conditioning session. Rapid inhalation of smoke will be instructed to do with the extra of the very effective tool to help you with a break with your positive association with smoking, but it may be bad for you. If you have medical problems pregnant with a suspect that you are with heart problems, high blood pressure, hyperglycemia, hypoglycemia, emphysema, if you have a stroke, please do not with a counter condition extra with the page 69. With the rest of you, do not smoke with more than one cigarette during the rapid inhalation part of the exercise. If you feel lightheaded, with the during the counter condition extra at the top of the immediately consult with the physician. Take before the participating in the rapid inhalation part of the exercise. Read the entire exercise first before smoking. The rapid inhalation of the smoke. For the duration, one cigarette you will inhale in every seconds of the look of the effect with the increase of the heart rate, with the tingling with the extremity of the space for the dizziness of the nausea and acid stomach. Stop smoking as soon as you feel some of the physiological effects of the faint feel with the top of the extra of the immediately, even if you don't feel any of these effects with the top of the increase of the anywhere with the continue with the alternate counter condition exercise with the take out with the cigarette with the break off of the filter for lighted up with inhale every 7 seconds with the worst you choose alone with the body to say with the following. Inhale, cough it up and say unpoisoned poisoning my body with nicotine. 9. Inhale, say that the nicotine has hit my brain, I feel the effects of the drug. Inhale, say that my head feels dizzy and the lack of the oxygen. 7. Inhale, say I feel lightheaded with the drug. 6. Inhale, say that my heart is starting to beat faster and faster. 5. Inhale, say that I can feel something tingling in my fingers and toes. 4. Inhale, say that I feel spacey and may think of it unclear. 3. Inhale, say my stomach feels a little queasy. 2. Says inhale, starting to feel a little bit nauseous from the drugs. 1. Inhale and cough it up hard and say that the cigarettes are beginning to lose some of their power over me. Take with the pulse of the rate again, record quarter with the now take with the resisting pulse rate with the subtracted from the number to resisting and the pulse rate, add with the difference to get with the percentage increase with the pulse rate, add with the smoke with the take with the difference between the two rates divided by with the resulting pulse. I found that my clients have showed with about 20-30% of the increase of the pulse rate with the after smoke, with the heavy smoke, with the actually show with the degree with the heart rate, with the first with the nicotine, with the juice, with the chain, with the big string, with the heart, with the fact, with the cigarette, the smoking causes 100,000 deaths over the year with the Britain alone. By quitting and smoking, they reduce your chances of being with another one of the statistics. Alternative counter conditioning exercise. Let up, inhale, cough up the smoke at every inhalation with the next 10 puff, with an inhale with a normal smoke with a pace, with a repeat with yourself, with the body repeats as the following message. To inhale, cough it up, smoking says it irritates my throat. 9. And smoking irritates my eyes. 8. Smoking leaves me with a bitter taste in my mouth. 7. And smoking burns my lips and tongue. 6. Smoking says smoking coats my lungs, teeth, and body with tar. Inhale, coughing up. Smoking leaves me with a short breath. Inhale, cough it up. Says smoking leaves my throat feeling dry and scratchy. Inhale, cough it up. Say smoking leaves my chest feeling heavy and congested. 2. Inhale and cough it up and say smoking leaves my chest feeling tight, congested, and I can't breathe. 1. Inhale, cough it up harder and say cigarettes are beginning to lose some of their power over me. It's perfectly okay with me to put them out for the next 24 hours. If you still have an urge to smoke, repeat the last portion of the exercise, but do not repeat it more than once. Good. Put your cigarette out with a discover the smoke bud with a glass jar with a break of the rest and a half with a flush them down with a toilet. Brush your teeth with a drink some water and join me back here with when you're done. Visual imagery exercise. With the taking the break with the smoking the for relax, I'd like you to close your eye with the take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. To do this 3 times for the next 3 breaths. I'd like you to inhale slowly through your mouth. Imagine you get breathing all the way to the top of your head, exhaling with the down to your body, with the down to your legs, and out through the soles of your feet into the ground. Ready, inhale you with the mouth at the top of the ground, with the head down from through the body out into the ground. Pretend that you're breathing all static tension out of you, but sending it down into the ground. As you breathe in, feel the wave of the ocean circulating through the body, even the breath that takes the like of the waving, cleansing, soothing. Every breath that fills with the energy, vigor, and health to feel the body grow stronger. As you feel the power over the habit to grow stronger with the waves rushing through the body, watch them wash away with the former positive association with smoking. And you say to yourself, cigarettes are no longer relaxing. They are no longer important to my life. And I'm no longer willing to fill with my body with dirt and poison. As you take another deep breath and notice how the symptoms you experience during today's smoking session already completed fade with when you close your eye with the night to sleep. Think back with the ocean, cleaning of the mind with the body, breaking down with the power of the smoking has over you. When you have the urge to smoke today, concentrate on the negative, nauseous effects of your experience today's session. Continue to work with your breathing. Do not forget to take your vitamins. Also review the deep relaxation exercise, page 110, Queer Survival Guide on page 115. If you have a pregnant or live with the children, please read this more with the more studies show with the smoking during the pregnancy, give the adverse effects of the upon the well-being of the fetus, of the health of the newborn baby, over the development of the infant and the child. According to the American Cancer Society, the painful, the dangers of smoking, the benefit of the quitting women who have during the pregnancy have significantly more stillbirths, some of the more of the baby to die with during the first month of the infancy within those who are the non-smoking mothers. 20% of the unsuccessful pregnancies have been successful if the mother had not been a regular smoker. Babies with the smoking, the more mothers weigh with about 6 ounces less than those with the non-smoking mothers. More a woman that smokes during the pregnancy, the less her infant will weigh. However, the woman gives up the smoking during pregnancy, the risk of delivering a low birth weight baby becomes similar to that of the non-smoker. When a pregnant woman makes the smoke at the bottom of the carbon monoxide of the blood increase with depleting her with the fetus for the oxygen. Dr. Elian Comfort, attending physician of Cedar-Sinai Medical Center, the clinical instructor of the pediatrics UCLA, has found that at the children and parents who smoke they have out their respiratory infection, ear infection of the patient of the non-smoking parents. Long-term follow-up with the studies show that the children and mothers who have smoked heavily during pregnancy are shorter in stature with a have the retard of the reading ability of lower rating for the social adjustment within their children from the non-smoking mothers. Alright, tomorrow's supply. For tomorrow's session, you'll need 1 pack of the least favorite brand. With cigarette will ask a large glass of the jar with about 2 inches of the water over the bottom of the lighter and the match of the mirror to watch yourself with the smoke with a shaving the mirror is good. Do not buy your cigarettes until right before your session. Do not open them until you're instructed to do so. You will be addicted yourself. You will be you're well on your way to turning off the smoking with the breaking positive association developed with the smoking habit. Let me remind you again, one puff of cigarette other than the smoking of the instructed during the program has the power to re-addict you. Take the next 5 minutes of the time of the contract with yourself and stop smoking for the next 24 hours. 24-hour contract, quit smoking with Edmund Rosenberger, committed with the quitting smoke for the next 24 hours with the breathe the environment and cigarette will not purchase any of it directly before my session. Will not open a purchase pack until with I instructed to do so. Use the technique that I learned in the last session and open with the next 24 hours. Smokeless hours. I quit smoking for myself with my own free will, but I'm choosing to do so for the following reasons. 3 for the postcard, find at least 5 of the most important benefits of the quitting smoking, and the 5 most important consequences that occurs. The smoker benefits of quitting, consequence of the sign of day of the contract, ex-smoker see tomorrow over the same time. Day 3, why one puff re-addicts. And then we're going to cut the tape there.